So the Cash App just launched an investment feature, and I made a video on that breaking it down in full. However, everyone is asking me now, Tommy, well, what do you think about the Cash App investing versus Acorn? Now, if you're wondering, Tommy, why do people care about your opinion about this? Well, it's because I've been using the Cash App for around 3 years, and I've been using Acorn for the past year, and I've gained around 21% of my investments over there. Now, you're probably wondering, Tommy, how much money have you invested into the Cash App? Well, the answer is, so far, I've only invested $4, and I'm up around 2 cents, which is incredible in one day. And in this video, by the way, guys, it's a non-biased video. And if you want to know, guys, in the Acorn app, so far, by the way, this is the big difference here, something called consistency over time. In the Acorn app, currently, I have invested a little bit over $7,400, okay? And I've been investing this money for the past year now. So it's consistency, just investing my money over and over again. Now, to answer all these questions in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the pros and the cons of each app and telling you exactly which one am I going to go with. Am I going to go with Acorn, I'm going to stick to it, or am I going to switch over to the Cash App investment app and just make the switch and go over there because it's brand new and it also has a few new features that other apps don't have, including Acorn. Now, if you guys don't know me, my name is TommyBryson. I'm an accountant and I upload videos on YouTube every single day. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notified. On top of that, smash the like button, okay? I really appreciate that so much. It helps the channel a ton, so thank you so much. When you smash the like button, it helps out so much, bro. Now, comment down below, guys, and let me know one thing, okay? What app or platform do you use to invest money? Or do you even use an app in the first place? Do you just use like your traditional like 401k, a brokerage? Comment down below, let me know. Really want to find out, okay? Now, if you ask me, guys, in my experience, which is, you know, I've been doing this for a while now, in my experience, the entire key is about consistently investing money over time. Where you do that in Wells Fargo, in Chase, in Acorns, the Stash app, wherever it is, right? It doesn't really matter. However, sometimes it does, and because some companies out there want to charge you management fees, want to charge you certain fees here, so over the long term, those fees can add up to a ton of money, and you always want to avoid any fees whatsoever. And that's why both of the apps here I'm talking about today do a great job at limiting the fees to almost zero. So let's talk about it. By the way, before I even tell you guys anything, it's kind of like the iPhone and the entire like Android, which I have both here, and the entire goal is like, you know what, both phones are great. You can call with both of them, do everything. However, the experience and what they offer in service is a lot more different. And that's why people like iPhone, people like Android. However, I'm a big iPhone fan because of the service and because of how everything works, okay? Apple stores, great service, great privacy, and that's why I'm with them, okay? So it's not about like, oh, Tommy, it's both investing, it doesn't really matter. The answer is no. Those small little details, customer service, a great experience, all those things matter to make not just a good app, but a great app, okay? Now, I want to get started right into the video and talk about the Acorn app and what I think about it, what I like and what I don't like. Now, if you don't know what the Acorn app is, it's your first time here, the Acorn app allows you to invest money literally with just $5, and it takes your money and invests it into a portfolio made out of 7 ETFs or so. And once you put some money in there, it helps your investment be balanced into ETFs, into stocks, also with bonds and also international companies. And that way your money is always balanced when the market falls or when it goes up, okay? Now, the main pros to the Acorns app is, number one, you get a $1 fixed fee, no management fee whatsoever, okay? Which is awesome, meaning that over time, all it'll cost you is $1. And for example, if you invest for 1 year, well, that's $12 a year, no problem. It's not a percentage on your investments. That is something I don't like, and that's why this is a pro, okay? Now, the second thing is this, guys, okay? They help you build a balanced portfolio according to your goals. Now, if I was risky, I would go into a full ETF portfolio made out of stocks, but I'm not that risky, so I'm moderately aggressive, and I have some like 20% bonds and then 80% stocks, and that way I'm more balanced out just in case the market does crash, because it will in the future, and when it does, I will be prepared to invest more money than ever, okay? That's my plan. On top of that, you also have roundups and fractional shares, meaning that whenever you buy something like a sandwich, an Apple Watch, a little USB cord, whatever you buy out there, if it costs you $3.20, they round it up to the nearest dollar, which is $4, and they take that 80 cents and invest it for you into your investments, and that's pretty cool if you ask me. And on top of that, you don't need to start with like $10,000, like $7,000 like I have right now. No, you can start literally with $5 to $10, okay? And when you sign up using my link down below, you literally get $5 to invest in ASAP. By the way, I started just like you will with literally $5, not 10 or 15 or 100 or 1,000. I started just like you with $5 step by step, and then boom, in 1 year I got up to $7,000, and in 1 year I grew my investment around like 21%. Not that bad at all if you ask me. On top of that, there are no trading fees, so that's always great. And they also have a feature called Found Money. So if you wanna kind of like, you know, buy something on the side, well, sometimes we buy like an Apple product, Apple will reinvest around 2% of the money that you spent into your Acorns account, which is pretty cool if you ask me. However, it's kind of like an excuse to make you spend money, so I don't really recommend that much if you ask me. On top of that, they also have retirement accounts, so that's a great option. So awesome. IRAs, traditional IRAs, whatever you want, they have it over there in the platform, and they'll only charge you around $2 for that extra bonus for you. Again, pretty cheap service, no management fees, and that's always great and always welcome if you ask me. And my favorite thing is that if I wanted to, if I had a problem, I could pick up the phone and call customer service just like this, okay? Customer service is the #1 thing to me when it comes to having a very great app, okay? Now, we covered the pros, but Tommy, what are the cons? Well, it's a simple beginner app. Very simple stuff. So basically, you can go on there like kind of like Robinhood and borrow money against your investments on margins. That's not possible. They don't accept it. They don't let you select like your own like little stocks what you want to do. No, they have a portfolio. You have to do that, and that's consistent, and that's all you really do. It's not like, oh, I want to invest in this or that or this. No, they don't allow that. It's kind of like fixed with this entire portfolio that people that are professionals actually built. Okay, so it's not like a random portfolio. No. People that are masters at stock and investments, well, they pick this in their portfolio to actually make sure it's as efficient as possible for the long run, because again, it's not a short-term investment thing. On top of that, another con is whenever you invest money, you have to wait around almost a day or two to get your investment actually, to actually go through and actually buy the investments, because again, you are doing fractional shares. You have to wait until the pool gets big, then they make the investments, and then you get your shares also, okay? That's pretty normal in this market, so I'm not really complaining about that much. On top of that, guys, once I hit $1 million, they will have a management fee. Tommy, you have like $7,000. Like, what are you talking about? Okay, it's not a big deal. The answer is, it is a big deal, because I'm investing for the future, and you should be investing for the future also. And it means that in the future, when you have over $1 million, they will charge you a management fee. Hopefully, they get rid of that by the time that actually comes, because that is only going to come around like in the next 20 years or so. So for right now, I'm safe. You're safe. But in the future, I will leave if they try to charge me any money. Okay, I'm like that. I have no loyalty when it comes to these businesses. I only care about the best place to place my money, and that is about it. Now, Tommy, enough about the Acorns app. I get it. You like it, okay? But what about the Cash App, okay? The Cash App investment is new, it's fancy, it looks great. What can you tell me about it? Well, the main pro, guys, is basically, you can buy fractional shares. So you don't need to start with $5. You can start with $1. So when you sign up with my link, you get $5. You can start investing into Apple, whatever company you want, and that is pretty good if you ask me. On top of that, well, guys, the main thing is that with Acorn, how with Acorn you have to wait around like 1 to 2 days to actually get the entire thing to clear. Well, with the Cash App, it clears right then and there. So if you're investing in the market open in hours, it will buy your investments right there, like super fast. Okay, now if you're wondering, Tommy, how is this true? I didn't think it was true, because usually fractional share companies usually have windows. However, they don't have any windows, which is awesome. So when you invest with the Cash App, you don't have to worry about like, hey, what if I buy it at the wrong time? No, they invest that money like this right then and there. So for example, I bought Apple, and I bought like $3 worth, and I bought it at different times to test it out, and every time I bought it at that exact same price, and that is awesome. No one else in the game is doing this currently. Not Robinhood, not M1 Finance, not Acorns, not the Stash App. No one is doing this. And you might say, Tommy, why are you exaggerating it? No, it is a huge deal in the platform, because if all the apps are taking this up, well, it means that we will be able to invest our money in a flick of a second and not have to wait if the market changes, if the price goes up or goes down. None of that would matter, because we will be investing right then and there in real time with fractional shares, and that is awesome, okay? Now, on top of that, it is 100% free. No trading fees, no monthly fees. By the way, Acorn is $1 a month, not a big deal. However, this is $0 a month. So it might sound a little bit more enticing if you ask me. By the way, again, non-biased review. That's my goal for these videos. Now, the last thing I want to say is this, guys, about the Cash App and why I like it so much. Well, it is a very beautiful platform. It's very aesthetically pleasing. And I say this because, Tommy, it doesn't matter if it looks good, bro. I'm not here for pretty. I'm here for investing. I get it, you know, and it has all those features. However, I like an app that's not kind of like crappy from like the 70s. It's kind of like a very cool app. It's very easy to use. And that way you don't get kind of like, you know, confused the entire process. Because again, it's new, but it's so easy to use because again, we're so used to using the Cash App, and it's kind of like the same layouts, and that is awesome, especially when it comes to buying an investment. You want to make it simple, not complicated at all. Now, Tommy, I know you're talking about the entire pros, but I know you have to say a lot to say about the entire cons. Well, the answer is I do have a few things I want to talk about, okay? The first thing is this, guys. They don't have any recurring investment currently. So currently you can't be like, hey, I want to invest like $500 every single month, put it in there. No, you have to do it yourself. And that kind of sucks to me, to be honest. I want to be able to put my money in automatically. I want to automate the entire thing. Currently they don't offer that feature, but in the future, it will be very easy to actually add this. It's not really a huge con here, but it is a huge con now because it's kind of like lacking in that feature. On top of that, they don't have a reinvest in your dividends feature. So whenever I got paid, they don't put it back inside. They put it in my cash account, and I kind of don't want it there, okay? I want it to be reinvested over and over again, which is a great thing for me if you ask me for the future, because that money keeps compounding on top of itself, and that is awesome, okay? Now, the third thing is this, guys. They do not have the biggest thing when it comes to a great platform and a great service. They don't have proper customer service on the phone. They don't have any of that, okay? So I can't call and be like, hey, what's going on with my investment, sir? Like, why am I not getting paid? Like, what just happened with my trade here? They don't have any of that, and that kind of sucks for me, okay? I like a great investment platform where I can talk to people. And when I try to contact them through email, they kind of give me these replies with the F&Q entire, like, by the way, F&Q stands for frequently answered questions. It's kind of like, okay, you copy and paste in, answer my question, don't just copy and paste it, okay? Because obviously, that's not what I'm asking. So I'm not happy with the customer service at all. Now, the fourth thing is this, guys, okay? On top of that, they kind of limit your investments to around $7,500 every single week, at least me, okay? So you can't really do more than that. Tell me that's so much money, okay? I'm not even gonna invest that much. Well, the answer is, in the future, you never know. So in the future, I want no limits because you never know how much money you will be investing if it's a really good market and it's like, okay, I want to invest all my money into this because right now is the perfect time and you have a limit. That kind of sucks and I don't like that, okay? The last thing I want to say is this, guys, okay? There is no day trading. For me, not a big deal, but for most people out there, it might be. So if you want to day trade, this is not the platform since you're only limited to making one buy and sell 3 times a week, and that is about it. Now, last thoughts here. Tommy, which one do you like more? Well, you comment down below first and let me know. You have 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. That's about it. Here we go. My thoughts for this, okay? The platform is pretty cool. The experience is pretty cool. The customer service is kind of crappy. I don't like it, okay? Now, when it comes to the Acorn app, they kind of have like the entire like bread and butter to it, where it's just like, for example, like I can invest into this like portfolio, not really do that much things, so it's kind of like a lack of freedom. For me, that's simple. I like it. But for someone that wants to invest into multiple stocks here and there, the Cash App might be the best platform currently to do that if you want to. However, I would have wished they actually had a proper customer service team to actually help people when they actually need the help. So, if you ask me, Tommy, which one are you going with? Well, my answer is, guys, I'm going to stick with the entire Acorns app because on top of it, guys, right, Acorn is simple, right? But also with the Cash App, when you go into these apps, you want to make sure you can actually invest into whatever you want to invest to. But currently, the Cash App is limited to the amount of investments that you have because currently there are missing certain investments out there that I do have even on my Acorns app, which only has 7, okay? And they don't even have those. So if you ask me which one you're going to go with, if you want to do like instant trades and you want to invest into the popular companies like Apple, Berkshire Hathaway, these companies right here, the Cash App is great. If you want to do simple and consistent over the next 20 to 40 years, Acorn is great. If you want to use both of them, then try them both out. There's no like rules to this, okay? So comment down below, guys, and let me know which one are you gonna go with and why. And as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, like this video, we appreciate it. On top of that, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notified. And if you want to talk to me one-on-one, uno, just DM me on Instagram, TommyBryson. And before I go, if you want to watch my full review on the entire Cash App investment app, well, watch this video right here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel right now, click my face right here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and peace. By the way, I said tomorrow, I upload every single day. Peace.